Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Premier Griffball Soccer League on Not the Brightest Gaming. Today, Town is hosting the Sparties. That's right, Real Sparties on the road for this one. This is set to be a very exciting matchup for the visiting Sparties. They come into this one getting their first win of the season last week. Meanwhile, for Town, they're coming off of that 6-4 loss to AFC Webb. They're going to look to rebound today here in this one. Both teams taking to the field. This is game number 2 for the Sparties, represented by LAFC on the field, and they're very excited for this one. For Town, this is the game number 3 for them. They are represented by New York City FC of the MLS on the field. Let's go ahead and take a look at these teams' lineups here in just a moment, because for this Town team, they're going to be fielding a very familiar squad. It's going to be the likes of Matt Freese in goal, who's had a good season so far, Luka Modric and Virgil van Dijk, Dijk the defender and Luka Modric the midfielder. Both of those are draft picks. And then Jesse, that attacking midfielder, is the max captain here for this Town side, and the rest of it's looking like a standard New York City FC lineup. For Castellanos, he had a very impressive Week 1 performance, but Week 2 cooled off a little bit. He's going to be looking to try to get back to his scoring ways here today. Meanwhile, shifting gears for the Sparties, taking a look at their lineup, it's going to be their max captain, Sparty, and a goalkeeper. Their draft picks includes the like of Josh Sargent at striker and Lionel Messi at that left wing spot. This is a very exciting attacking team. We saw Acosta and Vela and co. getting on the score sheet for this team last week, including Vela with a hat trick. Carlos Vela, an MLS legend, known for being one of the league's best players. Both teams are taking to the field now. This one's set to be an exciting one. It's Town hosting Real Sparties. We're excited for this one here. This is the Premier Griffball League on Not the Brightest Gaming. Let's get underway. Max captain, Sparty in goal now. He's going to be looking to be that brick wall and try to keep Town out of goal. We know there's goals in this Town side. Let's see if they can find one. Officially beginning here with the Sparties, it's going to be Kellen Acosta. Acosta found the scoreboard last week, found Messi there. Ball going to go out of bounds. They're going to say possession here in favor of the Sparties. So possession here. Palacios going to throw it in. Finds Acosta. Up to Sanchez. Now finds Messi. Messi pressured here in the corner. Can't quite keep it, so possession falls to Jesse of Town. Now they're on the move, passing it forward. It's a great pass to Talas Magno, who now cuts inside, looking for that opportunity towards goal. Castellanos, save! And the Max captain keeps it out. What a phenomenal effort. What looked like a for sure goal. So now Carlos Vela tries to keep it in bounds for the Sparties, but can't. What a phenomenal opportunity there by Town to get their first shot of the game, just narrowly kept out there by the Max captain. They're trying to set something up once again, but this time dispossessed. Pressure here by Town, trying to win it quick, finding Sparty. Back up to Hollingshead here for the Sparties. Now to Vela. Vela trying to find Cifuentes, but it's intercepted. Now here's Kufra, down to Modric. Modric finds Castellanos. Up to Talas Magno. Talas Magno cutting inside. Finds Pereira. Pereira dispossessed. Great work by Chiellini. Chiellini, one of the best Italian center backs we've seen possibly ever, but especially over the last 20 years. Ball forward now to Acosta. Kellen Acosta moving forward. Nice work here getting the ball forward to Messi. Messi towards goal! The Argentinian wonder, one of the greatest players of all time, Lionel Messi. Less than 8 minutes gone, gets the goal scoring started here. Phenomenal stuff there. Look at Kellen Acosta finding a perfect pass down there, and then Lionel Messi, he's not going to miss with that left foot. One of the most clinical, smartest, and most accurate players we have ever seen play the game, and that's going to be his first goal of the year. 1-0 in favor of the visiting Real Sparties. And something that you love to see from this Sparties team here in these first couple games that we've seen, that team offense has been so precise and clinical. They're setting up goals with a lot of really good passing and trying to find those open spots, not necessarily trying to rely on one or multiple players to try to make magical moments. Instead, they're bringing the whole team forward. Speaking of, here comes the Sparties once again. It's Sargent with it. Josh Sargent finds Vela. Trying to play Messi into space. It's Vela. Nice pass there. Lionel Messi. Palacios. Palacios with it. Here's Acosta. Back down to Messi. Messi cutting inside. Looking for that right pass Being patient with it, finds Cifuentes, back to Messi. Messi towards goal, shot deflected by his own teammate. Bit unlucky there. Now Jesse-Town trying to capitalize on the break, but they're going to be dispossessed. So once again, the Sparties doing a good job winning it quick. Now here's Vela. Vela towards goal. What a save by Freeze. Nice work by the Sparties there, winning that back, getting out in transition. But Jesse-Town able to do just enough to keep it out. But once again, here come the Sparties. It's Sargent deep in Jesse-Town territory. Sargent once again dispossessed, and now it's going to be Jesse-Town on the move. So here's Jesse. Down to Modric. Forward to Talis Magno. Castellanos with it. Castellanos now charging to space, charging towards goal, cutting back. Nice save by the Max captain just in time. And you see for Castellanos, a bit of an unlucky chance there. It was a great effort there, cutting inside, getting onto that dominant foot. But a phenomenal save by the Max captain. Sparty keeps it out. So, possession here for Talis Magno of Jesse-Town on the near side corner. 17 minutes gone, finds Modric. Modric's cross going to go out of bounds, so another corner here. And you see the Sparties fans are packing the stadium, even though they are away. And look at Sparty here, already 2 saves for him, and that's probably the best one. Great acrobatic effort there. Phenomenal reflexes, gets on it just in time. So another near side corner here. Talis Magno. Ball played in, looking for Castellanos. Going to go out of bounds. Another corner here. So 3 corners in a row. The Jesse-Town fans have packed the stadium for this one. So here comes another corner. Talis Magno with it. 18 minutes gone. Ball played in. Towards the middle, looking for Chanot. Going to be deflected, but it's still Talis Magno with it. Nice work there defensively as the Sparties win it back, but pressure here by Jesse-Town, and Sparty gets on it just in time. So Jesse-Town are down by 1, but they are not giving up as they win the ball back here deep in Sparty territory. Castellanos trying to withstand the pressure. Finds Gray. Gray with it, back to Parks. Jesse to Castellanos. Trying to get it back to Jesse, but dispossessed. So pressure once again by Jesse-Town. Can the Sparties find their way out? Looks like they do. Now here's Acosta. Kellen Acosta, past midfield. Nice move there. Great dribbling by the American. So Acosta with it. Dispossessed. Now here's Parks for Jesse-Town. Up to Jesse. Jesse now making the move. Finds Castellanos. Castellanos to Talis Magno. Back to Castellanos. Looking for Jesse. Here's Gray. Gray now playing it forward to Jesse. Max Captain v Max Captain back towards goal! And Castellanos gets on the scoreboard. 24 minutes gone. Phenomenal play by the striker, tying it up 1-1. And look here. I thought Jesse was going to go for the shot, but the Max Captain makes the wise move to pass it back and finds Castellanos in the middle, who just drills it with the left foot. Top left corner shot there. And it's a great effort. You see Sparty and the defense diving, trying to get on it, but it's just too much by the proven striker. And that's going to be 1-1 here at Jesse-Town. So possession restarts once again here with the Sparties. So now we're all tied up. Both these teams trading blows. It's like a classic boxing match between 2 heavyweight champs. Foul here. They're going to say yellow card. Oh, and that's a tough one. Yellow card against the Max Captain. Now Jesse-Town going to have to play conservative with their Max Captain. They cannot afford a red card here this early. Yellow card already not doing them any favors. So something to definitely keep an eye on if you're Jesse-Town. Make sure your Max Captain doesn't get another yellow. So here's Cifuentes. Finds Sargent. Is Sargent onside? Referee going to blow it dead. What was almost a certain goal, what almost was his first goal of the year, the referee blows it dead. And let's take a look at this offsides here. Makes a great run. Oh, yeah, but look at that. His foot about 1.5 feet offsides. And you see he's devastated there. He had a goal, but referee stopped it. So possession restarts with Jesse-Town. Ball in the air. It will fall to Parks, who finds Jesse. Back to Parks. Forward to the Max Captain. Nice pass here, finding Pereira in space. Pereira with it. Back to Jesse. Jesse's shot deflected by Chiellini, so now here's Messi. Messi for the Sparties. Trying to dribble it around, but dispossessed by Gray. So now here's Jesse of Jessetown, striding forward, creating space, looking middle, going to be sent away. The Sparties trying to get out of the danger zone. Acosta finds Sargent, and it looks like things are going to slow down just a little bit now. Now the Sparties carving out some breathing room. Here's Vela. Here to Sargent. Down to Messi. Messi with it. Has options. Tries to take it himself, but dispossessed. So now here comes Jessetown. Forward to Castellanos. Castellanos in space. Is he onside? Referee says yes, towards goal. What a save! The Max captain will not be denied. And phenomenal pass finds Castellanos, who's normally a clinical finisher. But what a great save there by the Max captain, extending as far as he can to punch that one away. So here's another corner. Many corners for Jessetown. Balling towards the middle. Deflected towards goal, and that one's going to go out of bounds. So possession will restart here with a goal kick. The Max captain, Jesse, trying to send it in towards goal. It was a solid effort, but just a little bit inaccurate. Glides past the right post. So now Sparty going to restart things here. Sparty to Sargent. Sargent able to keep possession. Finding Messi now. Here's Sargent once again. Sargent to Cifuentes. Back to Sargent. Acosta now building up possession. Acosta cutting back. Great work finding Vela towards Sargent. Sargent progressing forward. Now finds Acosta to Cifuentes. Cifuentes in towards the middle to Sargent. It was a dangerous pass there, but no one could get on the end of it. And you see Cifuentes probably a little bit disappointed there. It was a great pass in towards the middle. Had it set up beautifully. But Josh Sargent did not make the run in front. Instead was trying to make the run behind. So that's going to go out of bounds there for a goal kick. So Freeze restarts things. Oh, it's a crucial error. It finds Josh Sargent. Sargent charging towards goal! And Josh Sargent in the 37th minute makes it 2-1 in favor of the Sparties and opens up his goal-scoring account for the season. The American striker there, a legend of Norwich City, gets himself the goal off a crucial error by Freeze. Was looking for someone there in the middle, but Sargent pounced on it like a shark, smelled blood in the water, and said, "This one is mine." 2-1 in favor of the visitors. And Freeze with a giant blunder there. Cannot be disappointed anyone else but himself there. That was not the defender's fault. That was not the midfielders or the forwards. That was Freeze's responsibility there, and he messed it up. So off of a crucial error, does that swing the momentum away from Jessetown? Perhaps not, because here comes Talis Magno in space. Talis Magno with it, in towards the middle, sent towards goal! Oh, what another brilliant save by the Max captain. As you see here, it's a great ball in towards the middle. Great shot on goal by the Max captain, Jesse, but the other Max captain, Sparty, had other plans. So 5 minutes left here in half number one. It's another corner. Sent into Chanot, sends it towards goal, but another great acrobatic save as Sparty gets on it and claims it for himself. Here's Palacios. Finds Sanchez. Forward now to Cifuentes. Here's Messi. Messi now to Acosta. Back to Messi. Messi, nice footwork here, keeping possession, charging forward. He's crafty. Finds Acosta. Acosta with it, dispossessed. So now here's Jessetown. 2 minutes left here in half number one, trying to carve out something here. Now to Pereira. Pereira. Ball out of bounds by Chiellini, but it is still going to be Jessetown possession. So here's Pereira, finds Modric. Oh, nice turn there by Modric as he keeps possession, finding Pereira now on the near side. Back to Modric. Luka Modric looking to make the move in towards the middle. That one easily scooped up there by the keeper. So 3 minutes of added time here in half number one. Perhaps one more attack for either team. Here's Kellen Acosta. Acosta charging forward. Acosta trying to get behind Gray. Cutting back. Oh, he does. Nice footwork there. And now Jessetown defenders are out of position. Here comes Messi. Messi towards goal. What a great save by Freeze. And Freeze one-on-one with Lionel Messi. Dangerous situation. Gets a foot on it just in time. Karate kicks that one out of bounds. And now that's going to be a near side corner for the Sparties. That could have easily been a brace for Messi there, but still 2-1. Vela with it. Finding Messi. Messi trying to play it in towards the middle, finds Vela. Vela towards goal, but Freeze gets on it, and that's going to do it for half number 1. So at the end of the first half, it's been a very exciting game here. The hosts are down by 1. Josh Sargent getting the lead here for the Sparties late in half number 1 off of a Freeze error. So at the end of the half, it's Jessestown 1, Real Sparties 2. Back in a moment with the halftime stats right here on Not the Brightest Gaming. Welcome back, everybody. Taking a look at our halftime stats. Messi started things off in the 8th minute, getting the goal for the Sparties, but then Jessestown responded in minute 24 with Castellano before finally in the 38th minute, Josh Sargent capitalized off of a Freeze error and was able to make it 2-1. And you see the visitors doing a great job with possession, but in terms of shots, we've seen quality opportunities by Jessestown. 8 shots, 3 expected goals compared to 7 shots and 1.9 for the visitors, but Sparty has had a phenomenal game in goal, only allowed 1 shot in so far, and it was a shot that he probably couldn't have controlled. So it's been a very exciting back-and-forth game. Possession in favor of the visitors, but shot totals in favor of the home team. So let's see if Jessestown can turn those shots into goals in half number 2, or if the Sparties can find a way to keep their lead here. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. It is the Premier Griffball Soccer League, Jessestown hosting the Sparties right here on Not the Brightest Gaming. And we're back for half number 2 here. Jessestown restarting things for us here. And in the halftime stats, we saw an interesting contradiction. Jessestown's only had 30% of possession, but they've had 8 shots, with most of those on goal compared to the Sparties, who had 63% possession, but only 7 shots. However, it's the Sparties with the lead. Talas Magno trying to change that, though, fighting Jesse towards the middle. That's going to be scooped up by Sparty. But yes, it was a very interesting first half. Lionel Messi and Josh Sargent, both players for the Sparties, finding their first goals of the year in half number 1. Here's Talas Magno for Jessestown. Forward to Jesse. Jesse onside here, in towards the middle, deflected away. Great defense. And now the Sparties going to try to restart things here. So here's Sargent. Down to Vela. Cifuentes with it. Making the move is Cifuentes. Nice dribbling there. Finds Hollingshead. Back to Cifuentes. Maldonado with it. Finds Sargent. Sargent back to Sanchez. Nice defensive work there, though, by Jessestown as they get on it. Forward to Talas Magno. Great pass by Castellano. Castellano. Now Talas Magno dispossessed. So Sparty with it. Forward to Sanchez, just clearing it away. It will fall to Kellen Acosta, though. Acosta, a valuable player in week 1. And he's been solid here today in week 2. He's been solid here in week 3 as well. But dispossessed, here comes Jessestown. Castellano's with it. Nice pass there, finding Jesse in space. The Max captain charging towards goal! Oh, but it's saved. Sparty once again denying Jessestown. So Sands is going to come on here in exchange for Parks. Parks not able to do a whole lot here in half number 1. And he's going to come off here in half number 2. So Talas Magno with it. Short to Modric here. Modric with it. Looking for options. Finds Sands, the substitute. Back to Modric. Talas Magno in space. Charging towards goal, but saved by Sparty. And Real Sparties are going to get this one out of the danger zone. So now they're moving into space with some breathing room. Here's Palacios. Finds Acosta. Sargent with it. Vela. Back to Sargent. Vela again. Now Jessestown. Jessestown gets on it, but dispossessed once again quickly. So now here comes the Sparties, ramping up the pressure offensively. Players moving into position. Cifuentes pass intercepted. So here comes Jessestown once again. So Talas Magno with it. Talas Magno charging into space, cutting back. Great work by Maldonado. And now the Sparties with it. So it's Cifuentes once again. Up to Messi. Now Acosta. Kellen Acosta charging into space. Looking for the right pass, keeping it himself. Here comes Kellen Acosta, charging towards goal! And in the 60th minute, it's Kellen Acosta, who had a phenomenal first game last weekend, and now gets the goal here in the 60th minute. And what I loved here, I always talk about this team's unselfish play, but that's a bit of a selfish moment there. But with a player like Kellen Acosta who's so good, you can get away with those moments where you say, this is my opportunity. And he takes it himself, drills it with the left foot. You love to see it. It's a cool, confident play, and that gets the 3-1 lead here for the Sparties. Got himself a goal last week, and now gets himself one this week as well. 3-1 in favor of the visitors. Only 30 minutes left to go. So how is Jessestown going to respond? Well, they don't respond too well there as they turn the ball over immediately. So now here's Vela with it. Vela dispossessed, finds Modric, back to Sands. So now Jessestown trying to make the move. Possession going back and forth. So here's Sargent of the Sparties. Once again losing possession. So now here's Jesse. Finds Kufra. Back to Jesse. So Jessestown now on the move. Jessestown were competitive for a while, but now they're really starting to lose their grip on this game. They got to find something quick, and maybe they just did. Pereira in towards the middle, dispossessed. Sparties trying to get on it. Looks like they do, but still some pressure here by Jessestown. And now they're moving forward. So here comes Sargent. Oh, nice work there. Defensively dispossessed. So Pereira now on the flank for Jessestown. Charging forward. Cutting back to Modric. Modric. Forward to Castellanos. Pereira back to Modric, to Jesse, to Talismano. Great passing here towards goal. What another save. And Jessestown have done a good job finding great opportunities, but they just can't get past Sparty. So both teams making substitutions now as they look to try to capitalize here. Less than 25 minutes now. Can the Sparties hold on to this lead, or is there another moment of magic for Jessestown? Here's Modric. Modric to Rodriguez. Talismagno with it. Back to Castellanos. Castellanos looking towards goal, deflected. So now here comes Sargent. So now the Sparties in transition. That ball easily scooped up there, though, by Van Dijk. So, possession here for Jessestown. Oh, great work there defensively, dispossessing. So now here comes Messi of the Sparties. Forward to Palacios. Great pass there by Lionel Messi. And it's back to him, the Argentinian GOAT. Finding Palacios. Dispossessed there by Gray. Great defensive work by Gray. Sands passing that forward to Jesse. Jesse forward to Castellano. It's a foot race for the ball, and Aaron Long's going to get there first. So Long gets on it, finds Hollingshead. So the Sparties now in transition once again. Hollingshead finds Vela. Vela looking for the right option, finding Sargent. Sargent now trying to keep possession deep in Jessestown territory. Cutting back to Vela. Vela looking towards goal, but great save by Freeze. And Carlos Vela, a player who played very well last week with a hat trick. Josh Sargent going to come off now in exchange for Dennis Boanga. Sargent, the goal scorer here in the first half. Substitution for Jessestown as well. So now, here is Vela to Boanga. Dispossessed. It's still Sparty possession. Here's Long. Long back to Cifuentes. Cifuentes towards Acosta! Not just one. Make it two. Acosta with another. Great stuff here as the Sparties take a 4-1 lead, and that's probably going to wrap this game up. Look at this play here. Phenomenal pass. Another phenomenal pass. And Acosta did a great job finishing that play, but he didn't need to. He really did not need to do a phenomenal job as the team just set him up there brilliantly in the middle. But Acosta makes sure to capitalize on the lovely positioning. So that's 2 now for Acosta, and it's 4-1 in favor of the visitors. And if you're Jessestown, you have to be feeling so frustrated. You've done everything right to set up those goal-scoring opportunities, putting those shots in towards goal, but just have not been able to break the deadlock here. Here's Modric. And they're going to say foul here, so foul against the Sparties, I believe. Another substitution now. It's going to be Lionel Messi coming off in exchange for Biuk. Lionel Messi having himself a good game today. Got himself a goal and many good passes as well. So Talismagno with an important free kick here. Does he decide to go for goal or does he decide to pass it? So Magno with the fake. Kufra in towards Jesse, who would drill it towards goal. Deflected. It's still Jessestown. They've got to get something and something soon if they want any chance of getting back into this one. Here's Jesse, but dispossessed. Nice interception there. And the Sparties are now on the move once again. It's been a dominant performance here by the Sparties in the past 20 minutes. So here's Acosta. Forward to Vela, intercepted. Acosta's pass a little wayward. Forward to Castellanos, who's trying to get it on the move, but intercepted. So once again, here's Biuk as the Sparties move quick in transition. This time, dispossessed. So now here's Jesse Town with Sands. Sands to Talas Magno. It's Jesse with it. Less than 10 minutes to go. Time is dwindling. Here's Jesse with it. Down to Talas Magno. Talas Magno in the middle finds Jesse. Back to Modric. It's still possession Jesse Town, but until they got dispossessed. Great defensive intervention there as the Sparties get on it. Now it's Acosta. Van Dijk able to get on it, but that wastes a lot of time there. Only 7 minutes to go. And Van Dijk still dribbling backwards. Now moving forward. Playing it forward to Rodriguez, who finds Martins. Now to Jesse. Can Jesse keep it? No, he can't. So Chiellini with it. Acosta down to Biuk. Biuk now cutting middle. And less than 5 minutes to go. This game's probably wrapped up now, but Biuk's still going to try to move it forward to Vela. Biuk with it. Belonga of the Sparties. Sanchez. Dispossessed. So now here's Jesse. Jesse Town trying to scrape something together here near the end. But that pass a little wayward and it's going to be intercepted. So now the Sparties just drilling it forward here as they try to waste some time. It's still Jesse Town possession. Foot race for the ball. Talas Magno trying to get on it. Here's Jesse. Jesse the Max captain. Dispossessed. Great work there by Hollingshead. Less than 2 minutes. This game is wrapped up, folks. But Cifuentes still moving it forward. Sanchez with it. Down to Cifuentes. Cifuentes charging forward. Cutting back, trying to make the move against Kufra. Finds Vela. Vela with it. Vela. Great work there finding Sanchez. But great defensive work by Chanel. Less than 2 minutes of added time now. As Jesse Town try to find themselves a consolation goal. Here's Talas Magno. Talas Magno in the corner. Trying to find the right pass. Great dribble there. Still Talas Magno. Still Jesse Town. Kufra with it. Kufra in towards goal. Trying to make the right pass. But the referee going to blow it dead. So that attack going to fizzle out. And that's going to fizzle out the game here. As the visiting Real Sparties get the 4-1 win of what feels like a closer game than the scoreline really indicates. It was a phenomenal effort here by both teams. Really, this could have been tied up 4-4 if it weren't for the heroic goalkeeping efforts of Sparty. But Sparty kept Jesse Town out of it, and it's 4-1 as the visitors get their second straight win of the year. So at the end of this one, Jesse Town loses 1-4 against the visiting Real Sparties. We'll be back in just a moment with our post-game stats right here on Not the Brightest Gaming. Welcome back, everybody, to what was a phenomenal conclusion of this game. The Sparties getting a 4-1 win over the host, Jesse Town. In terms of the scoreline, 4-1 looks dominant, but take a look at the stats. Jesse Town dominated in shots, expected goals, and passes, setting up amazing opportunities. But Sparty, the Max captain at goalkeeper, did a fantastic job. 9 saves, as you see there. Many clutch saves, keeping his team in it. And it's going to be a win for the Sparties. 2 wins in a row for the Sparties as they start the season off right. Meanwhile, for Jesse Town, it's their second loss in a row. They're going to need to rebound in their next game if they really want to keep their playoff hopes alive. We got one more game coming up at 3 o'clock today, and then we're going to have one more game tomorrow. Set to be 2 very exciting matches, so tune in for those ones. This has been a presentation of the Premier Griffball Soccer League right here on Not the Brightest Gaming. Thanks for watching.